Well, again, everybody, it's Plowboy's Ghost Channel. Today I'm going to give you a definitive, absolute video on why 45 Colt is the best handgun, or maybe even carbine, short rifle, cartridge there is in the world. Stay tuned. I got nothing in between here, so let's go with it. 45 Colt. Why is it so dadgum good, and why does it deserve to be the best out of all the handgun cartridges ever? Well, let me tell you I'll tell you why I think it is. First of all, we have the Colt level. We have the original 45 Colt black powder loading 40 grains of black powder underneath a 255 grain bullet. Let's be honest. Unless Elmer Keith was a royal liar, I don't take him to be that. They roll these on over into... There we go. Now we're back to an empty chamber. Unless Elmer Keith was a royal liar, the 45 Colt black powder round with 255 grain bullet is capable of killing a brown/grizzly bear one shot, of course. Y'all know that shot placement matters. Everybody will tell you this, throughout the internet, throughout every hunting forum, every gun rider, whatever. You can't hit it in the left butt cheek alone and expect to stop a charging grizzly bear with a 45 Colt black powder. And dear God, I hope I don't ever have to. Typically, our Alabama grizzlies are a little more docile. They give us time to choose our caliber a little bit more wisely, a little bit more time to figure out what we're doing. I go to 45-70 typically when a grizzly shows up here in the driveway in Franklin County, Alabama. Yeah. So that is the original 45 Colt load level. I load a smokeless load for this. Got well over 1,000 rounds of the smokeless load at 8.2 grains of universal, which will hit a steel target pretty dadgum hard. It'll hit a steel target really hard out of the 1892 Winchester pattern Rossi 16-inch trapper. Big loop, by God. Love her. I've showed y'all, this gun several times. It got a lot of views in the original run way back when, I think 2016, something like that. It got a lot of views, and I got this gun back, and you can see I'm hanging on to her. And this gun is also capable of running the Ruger-only loads, which brings me to the next tier. These are Tier 1. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I wouldn't be scared to run most of Tier 2 in the 45 Colt loads and the Pieta or U-Birdies, because if this gun is offered in 45 ACP, it's my understanding that they're good for over 20,000 PSI. However, I'm not loading up to Tier 2 in these guns. I'm not. But I know people who are. Y'all, your mileage may vary. Do your own homework. And please don't follow my lead everywhere I go, because sometimes I walk right off into the weeds that are infested with saber-toothed rattle-chickers, and they will get your rear end. So when it comes to the heavy 45 Colt, now we've gone from just merely a grizzly killing son of a gun to what? What's above a grizzly killing son of a gun? Well, now we're running a 300 grain bullet, 1,200 foot per second or more. What do you need anything to do? 99% of y'all who will say 45 Colt ain't enough ain't shooting at anything but paper and little old targets. And a large percentage of that number will say that 45 Colt ain't enough, ain't shooting at anything bigger than a white-tailed deer. If the black powder load is a proven bear killer, not only a bear killer, but if you, once again, you believe Elmer Keith, this is a bear stopper. There's a difference between killing something and stopping a charge. I ain't never been charged by a bear, so I can't tell you whether or not this is all you need or not. Once again, I'll still go with 45-70 in a 430 grain bullet if I have the option. But y'all, if this gun can do it and has done it, and it has done it, tell me why a 315 grain bullet out of this at 1150, 1250 foot per second can't do it too. It damn sure can. Why is 45 Colt the best caliber ever? Well, first of all, it's versatile. You can download that thing to take anything you want, not do a lot of meat damage. Can you shoot a rabbit with 45 Colt? Can you hit a rabbit with 45 Colt? Then you can shoot and kill a rabbit with 45 Colt. Is it going to be enough gun for a rabbit? Probably. Hope to God so. That would be a big-ass swamp rabbit, wouldn't it? Them old cane cutters around here are pretty big, but I think 45 Colt get it done even at the low cowboy level. The low cowboy level, if you watch a video that oh shoot, I forget what his name now is, the Adventure Cowboy did with a cowboy load, low level cowboy load, 7.5 inch revolver. He killed a deer 35, 45 yards, one shot stop, whitetail. Cowboy level, less than 700 foot per second. Tell me why this black powder load at 1,000, well, out of this 4 5/8, it won't be no 1,000, but he was out of a 7.5 inch gun. At 1,000 foot per second, tell me why that wouldn't do it. Of course it would. Out of this gun right here on a 5.5 inch, tell me why 300 grain at 1150, 1200 foot per second wouldn't do it. He damn sure will. Y'all, if we get John Wayne's 16 inch trapper here with a big loop involved, if we running something heavy and hot out of it, it's over with. Y'all ain't got to worry about it. 45 Colt. It doesn't. Why is it the best cartridge of all time? Because it don't come in a damn Glock. That's why. I'm not saying that them polymer guns don't have a place. I will tell you this. I got a polymer 9mm. I told I told one of my fellow YouTubers the other day, AR American. I told him that every now and then you'll catch me with a plastic 9mm on my side. Flipped him out. Y'all, that's because there's sometimes when I'm working, sweating all over stuff, working in the woods, and I'm scared maybe I might lose a gun. I don't want it to be something I care about. So I put a polymer 9mm on my side. Y'all, there's about 20 daggum compromises in that polymer 9mm that you don't have, excuse me, with one of these big bore 45 Colts, loaded properly, employed properly, deployed properly. If y'all have, any of y'all have a problem with me saying that 45 Colt, my second love would be 44 Magnum, is the best handgun caliber of all time, it's probably because you can't handle it. And probably because you don't know how to deploy it. Use it, however you want to look at it. Y'all, those guns have their place, and they are better than harsh words and a pointy finger. I'll tell you that right now. If your finger's unloaded, 9mm 380 is better than a pointy finger. If you got options, go 45 Colt or 44 Magnum, but especially 45 Colt. Talk to y'all later.